let's be real. AI is about to completely change the game for learning, for teaching, and for what it even means to be an educated person. In this explainer, we're going to dig into the incredible promise, the really big problems, and the huge questions AI is forcing us to ask, all based on some fascinating new research from Google. Okay, let's get into it. But here's the thing. Before we can even talk about how AI might fix education, we really need to get our heads around just how broken it is in some ways. We are, right now, in the middle of a massive global learning crisis. And when you look at the data, the scale of this problem is just, wow, it's staggering. This chart shows the PISA scores. It's basically a global report card for education. And get this, between 2018 and 2022, scores took an unprecedented nosedive. A 15-point drop in math and a 10-point drop in reading across 81 countries. We are literally going backward. And to make matters worse, we have a massive teacher shortage. I mean, just to provide basic education for everyone on the planet, the world needs 44 million more teachers by 2030. It's clear the old model is already stretched to its breaking point. So, real quick, just to make sure we're all on the same page with the lingo, when we say learning, we just mean grabbing new information. Teaching is the act of helping someone do that. And education? Well, that's the whole structured system we've built to make it all happen. Simple enough, right? Let's move on. So, with the stakes this high, it's no wonder the world is desperately looking for new solutions. And this is where AI steps onto the stage, offering what a lot of people see as a truly revolutionary new hope for learners everywhere. And this slide just perfectly illustrates the fundamental shift we're talking about. For the last century, we've had the industrial model, right? One teacher trying to teach a diverse group of 30 kids all at once. But with AI, we could actually move to a true one-to-one model, where every single student gets a learning path that's built just for them. So how does that actually work in practice? Well, the research breaks it down into 5 huge opportunities. First, AI can help us finally unlock the science of how we learn, giving us insights we've just never had before. It can give every student a personalized tutor, something that's been physically impossible until now. It can make crazy complex topics understandable by breaking them down in new ways. It can tear down barriers like language or disability. And maybe most importantly, it can be an amazing assistant for our teachers, taking care of the grunt work so they can focus on, actually teaching. But let me be super clear about this because it's so important. The goal here is not to replace teachers. No way. As this quote points out, the whole idea is that AI is here to support and enhance that essential human connection. It's a tool, a bridge. It's not the destination itself. Okay, so that's the dream, right? That's the optimistic vision. But, and this is a really big but, to get there, we have to deal with some incredibly serious risks. This is not some simple plug-and-play fix. There are 5 major hurdles we have to get over first. First up, accuracy. We've all heard about AI hallucinations, right? Where the model just confidently makes stuff up. So how can we possibly trust it to teach our kids? How do we make sure the information it gives isn't just factually correct, but that it's also objective and fair? That's a huge challenge. Number 2, safety and privacy. And when you're talking about kids, the stakes are just so much higher. We have an immense responsibility to protect them from harmful content and to make absolutely sure their personal data is kept safe and secure. Third, and this is a sneaky one, is the danger to critical thinking. Is there a risk that students will just, offload their thinking to the AI? Some experts are calling it metacognitive laziness, where we basically stop thinking about how we think. The challenge is to build tools that are more like a sparring partner for your brain, not a crutch. Number 4 is the one everyone talks about, cheating. I mean, seriously, if an AI can write a flawless essay or solve a complex calculus problem in seconds, what on earth does homework even mean anymore? It forces us to completely rethink how we even measure what a student knows. And finally, there's the issue of equal access. There is a very real danger that AI could just make the gap between the haves and have-nots even wider. What if the best AI learning tools only end up in the hands of students who are already well off, leaving everyone else even further behind? Okay, so with all those pretty scary challenges in mind, how do we actually move forward? Well, the answer isn't to just stop. The answer is to get smarter about how we build this stuff, to create responsible AI that's guided by the science of how people actually learn. Now, this slide is really fascinating. It shows a model being judged not just on raw power, but on how well it follows proven principles of learning. Things like encouraging a student to ask questions instead of just spoon-feeding them answers. The idea is to basically fine-tune the AI to be a good teacher, not just a fact machine. And this isn't just theory. This is already leading to actual tools. We're talking about conversational tutors that guide you with questions instead of giving away the answer, or tools like Notebook LM that help you make sense of all your notes. The goal is a whole ecosystem of apps that help both students and teachers do what they do best. And when you put it all together, the good, the bad, the potential, it brings us to some really, really deep questions. See, AI isn't just changing the tools we use in the classroom, it's forcing us to ask what education is even for in the first place. Seriously, think about it. How do you grade a student's essay when an AI can write a perfect one in 5 seconds? Does this mean we have to shift toward things AI can't do, like live debates or hands-on projects? And what does this mean for teachers? If an AI can handle the lectures and the personalized practice, does the teacher's role shift? Maybe they become more of a guide, a mentor, a coach for curiosity. Which leaves us with the biggest, most mind-bending question of them all. If almost any piece of knowledge is instantly available and any skill can be boosted by AI, will this fundamentally change what it even means to be a smart, educated person? That is the question we all need to start wrestling with, because this future, it's coming and it's coming fast.